Roll up, yeah.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
He must think we fools. You know what I'm saying, Lee?
First carry now. This is Johnson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Fuck that.
Second down throw for Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
What happened?
Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
Johnson hurt now.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
I'm playing my game in the league. Nah, I'm playing against the Saints. Our shit.
Detroit!
second down. Mayfield. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Mayfield now on second down. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Stupid. Go Roquan. Go Roquan. Let's go, baby.
And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Why are you gonna get sacked and then run a no huddle? Like you saw something. You know what I mean? I said, how you get sacked and then run a no huddle? Like you saw something. Then get there and throw a pick. I saw something too. That's why I stayed in that defense. You know what I'm saying? You want to no huddle? I saw something too.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Oh, see, I don't want to block.
That's where y'all come.
I'm not blocking.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
18.
On second down, Trubisky. Going up top. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now it's Ginn. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's go, Jair. Oh, who that? Fuller?
Intercepted.
Let's go, Fuller.
By Kyle Fuller.
Let's go, baby. 2 picks. Let's go.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now it's time to score. You got to score. 3 and out my first damn team.
On first down, they run with Howard.
Come on, Howard. Let's go.
He's going to
That's
find
6.
his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Go Trubisky.
He's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Motherfucker.
He'll get 3 yards on the
Almost got
scramble there
sacked.
at
Them niggas
2nd
ran
down.
through 3
Yeah, he only
motherfuckers
gets a
and
few
got 3
yards on
yards.
1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Damn, ran into my
He'll take
fucking
this one
line.
inside the 10, down to the 8.
He ran into
3
me.
yards
What
on the
fuck?
pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Now he's forced out left.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps
Oh,
closer
what
to the
the
goal
fuck?
line. But it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to
Allen
get the
wide
ball
open in the
there.
end zone. He
Enough
drops the
space
ball.
there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Oh, Allen Robinson.
And his kick is indeed good.
Wide
And it's
open.
3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Dropped
That
it. I
drive
don't even
took
see
him
him get hit.
inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give
Dude
up a
just ran
touchdown
right
in that
past one.
situation,
He brushed
right?
up
Made
against
kick
him
the
or what?
field
This motherfucker
goal.
drops the
And
ball.
yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he'll go down right around the 47
I
this
was just
time.
talking to him. He said he about
A
to
good
start drinking.
pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He said he was about to start drinking. He
Facing
ready
a
for the game.
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Start.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green,
Nah,
39.
he probably was fucking around. I told him I was about to start. I was gonna crack open this whiskey bottle. Get ready for the game. So he was probably gonna sip something too.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
Come on.
And he is
I see what's
tackled
going on. I
inside
see
the
what's going
40,
on.
not
That's my
quite to
fault.
the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Nowhere to escape.
Go, get him,
He
Malik
goes
Jackson.
down. Malik Jackson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Now he'll escape to his right. That's caught by Meredith, right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now that's an offensive line you and I can play behind. How about the amount of time they gave their guy to scan the field and find someone open? Had all night, and in a game like this, probably should just put a spotlight on them instead of the quarterback.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. All right now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over. Watch him now, Barney.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete.
What they calling? What they calling?
Down, so hang on. A big
hold him,
call
let's go.
coming on 3rd
Okay.
down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking is so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden
Taking Austin doing
opportunity
his thing
to
for
go
me
out
so
in
far.
front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Come on, gotta go.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That one goes for 36 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean,
What he
can
was
flat
talking
out
about.
run. You put that whole package together, you
I
light
don't
up
know.
the
I had
eyes
no
of an
idea what he
offensive
was talking
coordinator,
about.
don't you?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On third down, it's Cohen.
Get in there, Cohen. Get up there. Get up there.
To get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a 4-yard pickup,
Oh,
but it
4th and
leaves
inches.
them a
We
few
going for this.
inches short here on 4th down.
Fuck what you heard. 4th and inches. 4th and inches at the 2. I'm going for this shit. Fuck that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen.
Got it.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Deep in the red zone. This was 4-down territory from the start. And here, they won't wind up with a touchdown, but they do get a great consolation prize as they convert and pick up a 1st down inside the 5.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Try to punch it in with Howard. And he'll get into
Go.
the end
Touchdown,
zone.
baby.
Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard.
4th and inches from the 2. You got to get that 1st down. You know what I'm saying?
And the Bears are in for 6. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Got the 1st down. Next play. You got the inch. You know what I'm saying? Next play.
Extra
Howard
point
running it.
right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The
Like
kickers in
sky
today's game
high.
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
My light
We'll
bill be
see.
sky high. Oh, shit.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
I hear it.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain
Bishop,
some
go
ground,
lay
come
down.
from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90!
From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Are you seeing what I'm
Lay
seeing?
it down.
That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game
Lay it
in the
down.
bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now Austin. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Oh, my God.
Take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On second down, here's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there.
Wide open in the middle of the field.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult
wide
it is to
open.
pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will.
Fucking holding. Come on, Kyle Long.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
Come on, Kyle Long, man.
The guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop it for a 40-yard loss.
Long, man.
Down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Come on, defense.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Good punt.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the
Kyle
17-yard line.
Holding on 37.
Now
He
this
didn't
is
pick up the
Saints
first.
offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Mayfield on first down.
I should have stayed with him.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 23 yards on the play.
I got something for him.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play.
Yes, sir, Jair. Jair, another one. Run it back. Run it back, Jair. Do what you do, Jair. Do what the fuck you do.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Do what you do.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3.
We ain't just gonna let you sit there, man. Roll out and sit in the pocket. We're gonna bring that heat.
So they'll get another shot on
Do what
offense
you do,
following that pick
Jair.
six. And now the kick is
Jair
away.
got more touchdowns than some niggas on offense, nigga.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Throwing, Mayfield to the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. To throw, Mayfield. And a hit, jarred loose.
Stop playing with him out there, man.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've
Stop
got to
playing with him out there.
Open, and when you read zone,
He having that
stick
shit.
it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Green 39! Green 39!
Here's Mayfield. Looking long for Thomas. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an
That's Amos.
interception.
That's Amos. Where we going with it?
A pick. And he'll
Lay
bring
down.
us all the way up to the 45-yard
Lay down. What are you doing?
Thomas,
What
the
are you
intended
doing?
target. We haven't even escaped
What
the
are you
first
doing,
half, and he's
man?
already thrown 4 picks.
And
You're
Brandon,
not going out like
back
that.
in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game
He
because
ain't
they
going
weren't
out
going
like
to pull him
that.
out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 18. Move. Hey, 18.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, 18.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Let's get this field goal.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard.
Oh, you got to run that straight.
To about the 42-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, gotta go.
Here's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And
Oh, boy.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the
Throw
ball.
the ball.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Hey, knee.
Here's Ginn.
Let me turn my recording on real quick. Say that again. What you about to do?
On the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints.
You can't OD off of no goddamn weed.
Possession of the second half.
You can go to sleep for like a day and a half.
Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they?
Yeah, I ain't never did. I slept for like 14 hours.
Drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Over the
middle,
middle, it's Thomas. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football.
Somebody get open.
Sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Set, 3-19. 3-19. Check 13.
Yeah.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And
stop playing with me, man.
Interception.
Keep her offense running.
Off inside the 10.
Oh, Roquan. Roquan just got busy on him. Roquan just got busy on him. Oh, they out there cutting this shit. That motherfucker out there cutting this shit, knee.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get
hey,
to
knee,
the
I'm telling you, yo. Hey, knee, my second-year stars got more touchdowns than some niggas on offense.
If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Roquan was cutting on him, knee. You had to see him. He had like a 75-yard interception return back.
Extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, I got something for people like him, man. Just
and
run
no return
around
on this one.
and
as
the
the
quarterback
fair
wait for somebody to get open.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Yeah.
And last time, decent field position.
He texted me, said Baker overthrowing.
Obviously costly.
What he said?
But they can't afford to just
Baker missing wide open throws.
Good field
That's why J Champ traded his ass.
Attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little
That's
bit.
why J Champ traded his ass. You know, J Champ just don't trade anything now. You know what I'm saying?
What you're supposed to do. You can't have good
J Champ is veteran. He ain't just gonna go ahead and trade anything.
The defense makes a good trade too.
It's a reason he probably traded that motherfucker.
Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield forced out to his left. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a handoff. Johnson. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
Right there, baby.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Nah.
Mayfield down.
I said nah.
Being chased out left.
Told you that. I got the fire stick. Got the app on the fire stick.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, prime stream. Put it on the app, on the fire stick, the phone, whatever. Live TV, all the games.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
$10 a month, 15 for 2 devices.
That's complete to
damn, right there.
He's going to get this inside the 30.
You pay $20 a month.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
3 or more, yeah. My phone, fire stick.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
20 a month, yeah.
They pitch it out to Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I don't even know. I can go back. It's like it's an app.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Screenplay, Johnson. And
oh,
yeah. 17. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You
if I hit like the rewind, the fast forward button, and change the channel.
That type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when.
They got 24 hours. They got 24 hours shit TV.
Keep flinging it. I'll just
So
figure
like anybody, all mad old shows, 24 hours.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They try the left side with Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what
24 hours.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
20. I did.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Dancing to his left.
Yeah.
And now here is
Stop playing with that. Stop playing with that. Eddie Goldman got hurt.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Figure it out.
What a
Damn, we got an interception on the 1 yard line.
6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Like literally on the 1 yard line.
Have seen it, but it just tells you about
Fuller was right outside the 1 yard line, like right outside the end zone.
Yeah, the guys though that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Eddie Goldman
and
good,
he'll get this only up
he
to
good.
about
He
the
good. Just some
3-yard
bruised rib.
line.
You good, big
2
boy?
yards on the pickup there. It'll be
That
second and
was
8.
scared, man. I was scared. He got
was
injured
held in
last
check
year.
on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Trubisky now down around his goal line.
See ya.
Left side by
That
Robinson.
nigga's an all-out blitz.
He's at the 50.
See ya. Go, Allen Robinson. Go, go, go. You made up for it, baby. 97 yards. Good shit.
Chicago. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears
Nigga did that
continue to
engage
pour it
8
on.
shit. All-out blitz.
And I think it's safe to say we won't call many
Got
touchdown
him.
passes longer than that this year, partner.
Caught him over the
I would
top.
agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
For his first.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 7 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the front.
Yes, sir. Get him, Khalil. Get him, Khalil.
Khalil Mack in there to get him for his
Mr.
second
Mack.
sack of the night. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And an alley to run. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working out of the gun. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And my goodness,
Get him, Eddie Jackson.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 interceptions thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Right.
Really?
Jeremy Hill
really?
time.
Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense.
Jeremy Hill coming in to close out the game. Nobody get hurt.
Head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st.
All just Jeremy
like
Hill
that,
carries.
Out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
We have 34-3, 4 minutes to go. I don't need nobody else out there.
Now a 1st down carry.
So I picked you up for a boy. Give me that.
Taken down just shy of midfield. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Again, it's Hill. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago 1st down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
Jeremy Hill time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Everyone's got four down. 180. 555. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Hill. And able to push his way forward here for a good little
Jeremy
gain.
Hill time.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on,
That's why I
we're seeing
picked
an
him up,
offensive
man, you
line
know
and
what I'm
running
saying?
game imposing its will.
Saw him floating out there in free agency. Nobody picked him up after. Like, oh. To find a roster spot for him.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Let's go, let's go.
On 2nd down, Hill. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A give to Howard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And a gain there of 11 yards.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Howard with his sights on a 3rd straight 1,000-yard season to begin his career. Here's 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use him here as the kneel down comes. And they will take a knee here. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Bears, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports. We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Zeke.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
A first down carry by Elliott, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down.
Oh, no.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Shit. Come on, Zeke. Let that be a little bruise or something.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Walk that motherfucker off, Zeke.
Now Prescott.
Oh my God, he separated
the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Not be able to return for this game.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks.
Damn, no
so
Zeke this game,
they need to make up some ground, and they did.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Rod Smith. You're going to have to do for now. I'm trying to trade for Tariq Cohen.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Miles Jack in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Damn.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Come on, don't let that fuck us up. Come on, we got this.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
11B.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case,
I
it's
gave
dust-covered pellets.
money.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
Yeah.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Bro, this is my first year with them, so.
On 2nd down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jordan Lewis. Let's go.
The football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Good shit there, right to him.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And now here come the Cowboys. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Prescott now on 2nd down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Cooper's first catch and good for a 1st down.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, bro. You know, they put the, you know, they doing the Coop shit when every time you get to catch the ball. Amari Cooper.
A first opportunity in the red zone for
you
the
know how the
Cowboys.
Dallas fans be like, Coop.
It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Every time Cooper, they do that, they put that shit in the game. Yeah.
Here's a give to Smith. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Playing mad in this shit. Where's my remote?
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
not running this shit.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance,
what's your record in that league, man?
In
this league.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return it is Corey Grant. And Hill running right through it. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26.
Gotta get it together, man. What's up with that? What y'all doing up there in Northwest?
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, Bortles. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. David Irving breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
372. Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Looking long for Winston. And it's caught inside the 30.
He caught him.
Takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. 51 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Lucy.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And that one blown up quickly.
Yeah, that's right.
As he's going to be stopped
Yeldon on the ground. Take him out.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, thinking about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of
he only got a bruised shoulder.
4.
Come on, Zeke got
the
a
field
bruised
shrinks
something.
even more with the type of bodies they brought in
He
on that
can't
play.
return.
Those extra
TJ
tight
Yeldon
ends,
can come
they
back,
weren't able to
though.
secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Oh, good move. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe. Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
A handoff to Smith. And give it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
There we go.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
46, 46. 46, 46. 46.
On play action, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Prescott on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Cooper was the target there. So after the INT, it's Bortles. And now
let's go, Sean Lee.
My goodness.
Good shit, Heath.
Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Good shit, Heath.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Ooh, made up for it. Heath on the tip.
Right there,
Sean Lee go for the pick.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Smith. And an alley to line.
Okay, Ross Smith.
Get this one to about the 20-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Second down, Prescott. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd down. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6, actually. Let's go.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right.
Go Dak.
He may try and run for this. And bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now my other running back hurt. Are you serious?
His effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Going deep for Moncrief. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Bortles. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
372. Lucy.
From midfield, here's Bortles. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go, let's go. Lucy.
Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Going deep for Moncrief. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Another spin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break.
Chargers up 9-0, about to go into the half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Corey Grant now to return.
Whatever the situation is, every play we need to win.
26-yard
I
line
need
just
the coaches
across
to
the
go in
25.
Kansas City and do their thing.
Now come the Jaguars
You know
now
what I'm
as they'll
saying?
go on offense first here in this
I
third
need to go
quarter.
in there
And
and do
3
their thing.
interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide
You
to
can
do
host
now?
that bad
Having
boy.
thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Sunday.
The third quarter begins with a run by Hyde. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw on 31.
Good sack, DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And the Jaguars send out their
Yo,
punter
3rd and 1,
as
big
he's on
sack,
the punt
baby.
for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to
Smith's out here doing what he do, though, Nick.
Success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. The
5.4 yards to carry.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. On 1st and 10, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
He was wide the fuck open.
Able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? It also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing, Prescott. That'll be caught by the rookie. It's Michael Gallup, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
He out here balling, man.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
And I need no Tariq Cohen.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And now he'll tuck it and run. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
What's the score? Still 9-0.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Good pass back. Get over midfield. Run the ball. Nah, actually, yeah, it's from the ball.
A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Stay ahead of the change, gentlemen. Oh, yeah, we're flipping this play.
Running left, it's Smith.
Oh, good move, big man. Good move, big man, for the touchdown. Let's go, baby. Oh, good move, big man.
First touchdown on the year.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Will extend their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great.
Big man out here balling, me. Rod Smith.
Difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here comes Grant on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
13-3.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just pressure. Right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fourth quarter, get the fist up. Let's go. Okay, what you coming down there? What you doing? That's how you want to play? All right, I got you.
Lucy.
We're roaming around with Sean Lee.
Lucy. Hey, 54 Ricky.
We're roaming around with Sean Lee.
Bortles now on 1st down. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Right there.
23 yards on the play.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11.
Bortles now on 1st down. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
372. Hey, 24 Ricky.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles.
Oh, yeah.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, yeah.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Good shit.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They begin with a run by Smith. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Prescott now on 2nd down. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now it's Smith. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Cover 2 up real quick. I'm about to do it. I'm gonna hit him up. Shit. Gallup there, though. Yeah. Right there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, 46. Switch.
Now Prescott steps away to his left.
Should have ran that shit.
Sacked back at the 46. Calais Campbell coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Good punt. Look a good one. Oh, in the end zone. Fuck.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And now out come the Jags. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Tackle, baby.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Go left. Set. Green 80. Lucy. Move.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Can't let him get that no more.
Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Bortles. He dumps it to Hyde. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play. And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock. Bortles to throw.
Oh.
That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle.
Oh,
and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That shit was dope right there. I ain't gonna front.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
Lucy.
To throw is Bortles. His throw caught.
Oh, shit.
That one goes for 24 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Bortles will keep it. And take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
When I play burn them all, I'm
more
going
interesting here in this 4th quarter.
When I play burn them all, I'm going for a 2-point
Here's
conversion.
Lambeau out to kick this one away.
You start doing
this is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And moving on as he's up past the 35-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it again with Smith. And an alley to run. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 12,
carries, 134 yards.
This one up.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cowboys, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.